Greetings, Benjamin J. from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, finally, the Marx 490 with the front and rear trucks is complete. So I just completed the front mount for this front truck. And this is a double reduction motor, originally out of a Marx 400. Didn't run, of course. I bypassed the E-unit and I installed a front truck. Now, this is the modified front truck off a 666. And I took the mounting bar from a 666 and mounted it on the crossbar for this double reduction motor. And then I've used a square nut, as you see, so it cannot move. It's exactly the same size as that mount. And then put a 632 screw in it to mount it. So it has lots of slop, but it's never going to come out of there. In fact, I'll put a drop of epoxy on it so it can't loosen or tighten. And the front truck is mounted. And then as far as I wanted to make this look good, and I wanted to be at least reasonably professional before I call it finished. And that looks good, and it's going to last virtually forever. That is a really, really robust, solid mount. Okay, so the front truck is mounted. The rear truck, I just took a stack of washers, as you see. I epoxied them all together, drilled a hole in the sheet metal plate that holds the rear of the motor, and just put a sheet metal screw through it. So it's mounted exactly as it would be on a Marx locomotive that actually had a rear truck. And of course, this is the rear truck off a 666. So let me put a light bulb in this, and we will assemble. This is a light bulb from Menards, of course. We can assemble this now. As you see, put the screws in it. Pardon my hand being in the way. And there we have a Marx 490 with a double reduction motor, front and rear trucks. And as you see, that looks like it came out of the factory that way. So let me put this on the rail, and we'll pull this camera off the tripod. Hold on a second here. It's so difficult to shoot with this camera on a tripod directly in front of you. All right, so we are on the rail, front and rear trucks. So the Marx 490 with the front and rear trucks and the double reduction motor is finally finished. Okay, power is on. Let's take this around. So as you see, it runs absolutely perfectly. So it's definitely one of a kind. At least I've never seen a 490 with front and rear trucks. Of course, the nice thing about this is the way it's mounted, that will last forever. It's as permanent as the standard Marx mount for that front truck. The rear truck will never come off, unless you want to take it off, of course. But a Marx 490 with front and rear trucks and a double reduction motor. So, a truly custom engine. And it's finally finished. So, like I said, I just wanted to get around to finally installing that nut. And like I said, I'll put a drop of epoxy on that so the screw can't tighten or loosen. So a really, really unique, one-of-a-kind locomotive. A Marx 490 with front and rear trucks. And the front and the rear truck are both off a 666. Same motor as a 666. So a lot of power in a little package. Also, you notice I modified the cowling. It has that shroud over it. So I just chopped the shroud off. I installed a lens, just like in a 999. Really concentrates the light. So, a nice little custom locomotive. I think it came out rather well. So I'll put a drop of epoxy on that screw, and this will be finished. It'll run virtually forever this way. And like I said, double reduction motor, front and rear trucks. Truly unique custom locomotive. A lot of power in a little package. Put a traction tire on this, it will pull almost anything. So just want to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.